Historic voting in South Africa could mean the end of apartheid. In this country, it's incumbents beware after big upsets in Midwestern primaries. And a big change for football fans across America. We'll tell you why it happened and what it means. This is the CBS Evening News. Good evening. Dan Rather reporting. The president of South Africa today pronounced apartheid dead. In an election landslide, white voters approved his negotiations to share power with the black majority. Correspondent Alan Busy covered South Africa's day of decision.
He staked his political future and that of his country on the outcome. Today, President F.W. de Klerk proclaimed a new South Africa.
Today, we have closed the book on apartheid, and that chapter is finally closed.
A whopping 68% of whites voted yes to political rights for blacks, and in doing so gave up their self-anointed right to rule.
It has brought our nation to a truly great moment. May we not lose this greatness.
Each bold step he took to reach this moment brought dire warnings that de Klerk was too far ahead of white thinking. Today, he cautioned that the future is full of challenges, the going won't be easy. Even before the results were in, black trade unions marched on Parliament. The referendum brought them a step closer to the hallowed halls of power, but black politics is still fought in the streets. 14 blacks died in political violence while white votes were being counted. Nelson Mandela congratulated de Klerk, but didn't share his enthusiasm.
I still cannot vote in my own country. And I cannot say that we have now said goodbye to apartheid.
Neo-Nazi leader Eugene Terblanche said he would consult his generals on what to do next. That could mean right-wing terrorism. Humiliated conservatives claimed they were robbed and preached doom.
They will now find out what it means to lose power and to have no power of your own to protect your own freedom.
The apartheid de Klerk proclaimed dead is more than a set of hateful laws. After 45 years, it's a mindset. Learning how to think differently will be as much a problem for South Africans as negotiating a new constitution. But they've decided to try. Alan Pizzi, CBS News, Johannesburg.
In the U.S. presidential race, Republican Pat Buchanan is toning down what he has to say about President Bush. He has not quit the race entirely. Buchanan conceded today it would take an, I quote, celestial intervention to deny Mr. Bush renomination. You can see why in the latest delegate count. President Bush comes off the Illinois and Michigan primaries with a bigger lead than ever and closer than ever to the magic renomination number. On the Democratic side, Bill Clinton is way out front. Paul Tsonga's way back at number 2. Jerry Brown is barely a ripple in the delegate count. But as Richard Threlkeld reports, the former California governor is determined to make a splash in the campaign.
With close to half the delegates he now needs for the Democratic nomination, Bill Clinton allowed himself a little celebration time before returning to Arkansas to spend a couple of days being governor. Paul Tsonga, whose prospects are looking grim, persevered in Connecticut today. Jerry Brown was in Milwaukee, trying to parlay his success with Union voters in Michigan.
Which side are you on?
In just a week,